Hey everybody, I'm Christy Darty. I teach hand lettering and doodling with a focus on faith, and I have something so much fun for you today that I just started. It's called the ABC Scripture Doodles. And at 3:00 p.m. today, I didn't go live. I had a pre-recorded video that I dropped on YouTube. So if you look in the description here, you can go over there and you can get what information you need from what I'm about to share with you. Okay, so I created these scripture doodle cards. I designed the box and everything. I'm so proud of it. I think it's so fun, and I cannot wait for you to be able to try this too. So here's the cards, A to Z, right? We're going to start today with Abide. I've already posted the video, like I said, and we go through it, and I teach you how to letter and like a bigger size using different markers, and this is the smallest size here. And then I'm going to show you that you can doodle here, or you can add a digital stamp. And I'm just going to show you a few. There's believe, Christ. If you notice, all of these are coordinated, and that's what makes them special. So I want you to find a color palette that you love and make it your own, and then use the color palette throughout your entire your series, because it's going to make it more cohesive and look like it's meant to go together. Okay, so how do you get to be a part of this? Well, I have a template for you. And the template looks like this, and you can get it by clicking the link that I put in the description. And so you'll use these for your cards, right? Now these obviously I did on the iPad. You can also do this on paper. It doesn't matter. You can do it on anything. And I just a second ago made just a quick little video that I'll put out, a reel that shows how I did this. But basically I first started off with my erasable Frixion pen. Okay, I wrote that out. And then I went back and I picked out my color of markers, by the way. Whenever you start picking out your color palette, put them side by side. Look at them and see how they look together. And get ideas from Pinterest. That's always a great idea. Hello, everybody. So these are the colors that I picked out to coordinate together. And so I just went ahead and blocked off different words that I wanted to emphasize, but mainly add color to. And you can see here, I haven't gone over it with marker yet, but when I do, what's fun is I can even use maybe white marker over the Abide is what I'm thinking. Let me see, try that real quick. Because on the video, I did not do any, I'm not sure if this marker is a good one or not. I did not do any, probably not since I'm live. You know how that goes when you're live, your babies don't work, you know? Let's see if this one works. Yes. Okay, so here's this one. So I can go in there, and inside where I did this lettering technique, I can color inside those little blocks. Okay, and then I'll go over the whole thing with marker, and then I'll erase it with my heat gun, and then it'll all be looking so good, looking so good. All right, so there's that. And then if you want to do it on the iPad, I've got the iPad version as well. Again, it's a free template. Hang on one second. There we go. And then you can pull it up on your template here and, fill everything out. I think that's the main thing I wanted to show you. I want you to join me for this. It's going to be so fun. What happens if you do all 26 weeks with me? You're going to get a free template for this box. Now, if you're in my lettering tribe, you are going to get something special starting today. And that is, you're going to get these as a traceable. So be looking in the group for that. And then you can just use tracing paper and trace over it, or whatever you want to do with it. It will be yours, and you'll get one each month for the next few months. So this is 26 weeks. How many pages do you need to print out for 26 weeks? So we have 4, 8, 16, 20. Okay, so that's how many sheets? Is there anybody here that can tell me in the comments how many sheets of paper that is? I didn't count before, and now I can't think because I'm live. So this is 20, which is 4 sheets. 24 should be 5 sheets, and 26 should be 6 sheets. So I think you need 6 sheets, and that'll give you 2 extra spaces. And on those 2 extra spaces, you can make a title card. I love putting a title card in the beginning. And here's a couple of ideas for title cards. I did 2 designs, and you're going to get both of those. So you can, at the very, very, very end, you'll get those here. And one has like fruit on it. I'll show you the difference. You can tell me which one you like better. I've got, this is the box, obviously. And then here's a different color. I would change this out if I did that color. But this is a fun design. It's kind of a little more, thank you. 7 times 4 is 28. So I think you need 7. Yay. Okay. Thank you. I appreciate that, y'all. My brain ain't working. It's not working. And then there's that one. I think that one's kind of cute. For some reason, I just love that little sheep. Anyway, I hope y'all are excited about it. I know some of you have already watched it because I got to watch the premiere with you, and I'm ready. Super excited. Okay, any questions before I go? I just wanted to do a quick overview of what this meant. Like I said, you can go right this minute and go into the description of this very video, and it'll give you the link to download this. And you'll go to my YouTube channel, or if you go to my YouTube channel, you can get the link there as well. But it's going to send you the email for the blank template so you can get started too. And it doesn't matter if you do it on the iPad or if you do it here. I should finish this real quick, at least the first one, and show y'all exactly what it's going to turn out looking like. I'll do that while I'm on here. How about that? I hope everybody's having a good day. No wonder my marker's drying out. I had the lid off of it. Come on now. That's the first rule. Don't leave your lid off. I should know that by now. And I've got to decide what pen I'm going to use. So what pen should I use to trace? I want to use black. I think that's going to make everything else pop. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. You watched it and it was amazing. Yay, thank you. Okay, well, I have to tell you, that was a lot of work because I recorded it last night and it was too dark in this room. And so it was real grainy. And so I was like, I cannot post that. I'm going to zoom this in a little bit so y'all can see it better. I was like, I cannot post that at all. But today was a new day. I was like, new attitude. I was like, I'm going to do it with the bright light shining through so you could see better. Because the research I was doing, it was just not enough light. So I think it's better. I do think it's better. Okay, we need to decide what kind of pen we want to use. There's my true and trusted Pentel brush pen if I want to make it look like a brush tip. Another choice would be, a lot of you know, my very, very favorite. I'll let you tell me in the comments what you think my other very, very favorite is. Black pen. I'll be looking for, I'm always out of them. And I think I gave my last one away. Or not my very last one, but one of my last new ones away because these are all ending. They're ending badly. Look, there's hardly anything left. What kind of pen is this? This is my favorite. This is a Glaze pen. Okay, this is by the Jelly Roll, like the Sakura brand. I'm gonna see if this one's gonna work for me. I think this will be my first choice. I don't know. I like them both. But this, just because it gives that shiny look, I just love it. But I am at the very, very end of this. And if I just really get it going, I might can get it juiced up enough. But nothing like a new pen. Oops. I colored on the side of that. I didn't mean to do that. Glaze. Audrey knows. There we go. Okay. I think it's good enough. I want to make sure all this is pretty dry before I start tracing over it. And I saw that some people have already purchased some of the new digital stamps that I designed for this. I used one of the digital stamps on every layout except maybe 2 or 3. Very, very few I didn't, but I used some that a lot of you already have. Like one of the the weeks has Baby Jesus that I got from one of my Christmas sets. And then another one has, I think there might be some crosses from the, what was that set called? Christian Sayings or something like that set. But I have all those links for you in the description in case you want to see. But in the class online on the YouTube class, I demonstrate how to do this using the iPad. So you're going to get a demonstration here on how to do it just with regular cardstock. I did print this on cardstock. Look at that. Ooh, that juicy. We love that, don't we? I'm not turning on this. This exposure is just not making me happy. I want the perfect lighting but I don't know if it's the Glaze pen or what it is, but it's hard to see. So I'm gonna see if it's this light. If I turn it down a little bit, that's better, but it's kind of dark now. What do y'all think? Was it better before, or is it okay now, or what are you thinking? And then I have one more spot that I can change the exposure on it. How's that? I can't see with or without my glasses, so I think that might be better. Is it too dark? Tonight or today is my grandma's 93rd birthday. We're about to go celebrate. We're going to take her some of our favorite pizza to her. She's at a nursing home right now. She's recovering from a fall. I mean, a hip break. She broke her hip, which I guess is from a fall. And anyway, celebrating 93 years. Can you even imagine? I can't. But I know some of you have family that's living a long life too. I hope she's feeling good today. She's got the best attitude, so that's better. Okay, I think so too. I need to start paying attention to that. Okay, now, and I want you to stay till the end. I'm not going to be in here much longer, maybe 5 minutes, and because I want you to see me erase this with the heat gun, because it's so cool if you've never seen me do that, especially. But this is the Glaze pen that is amazing. It just glides. Just glides and writes so easy. It makes you feel like you're better than you are, I think, in my opinion. Okay, so thinking about the scriptures each week. Now, this is fun to make them pretty, but really the whole focus, the reason we're doing this is so we can be in the Word. And so this scripture, abide, you probably read it many times or at least a time before. But it's abide. Yes, I am the vine, you are the branches. Those who remain in me and I in them will produce much fruit, for apart from me, you can do nothing. And this comes from John 15:5. And it is the most perfect time for you to start memorizing these, because as you write them, you read them, you hear yourself say them, they become part of you. And that is amazing. They'll come up in your mind in those times when you least expect it, but mostly need it, I find. Okay, now I'm not going over these letters exactly, but I'm doing pretty good. But you'll see when I erase, it should not show. I'm trying to go over them, but I'm not doing it perfect. And I and them. If I do this whole series without misspelling, that will be my biggest achievement. For sure. Hi, Lori. I know, Grandma Rosie. She's going to be, or she is, 93. Now, you could put some lines on this paper if you prefer lines and you're worried about running out of space or worried about just getting it really crooked. Now, you can see mine is not written on lines, but I'm okay with it. I'm okay with that. I do like putting the colors behind here, though, to make them pop out. And I can't wait to see what you do. Apart from me. Make sure you go watch the YouTube video, though, because it's different and it's, shows you different things. And especially if you have an iPad, you're going to want to watch it. And from now on, the classes will be on there. This is just the first day, so I wanted to get you started, make sure you knew about it. So I just popped on here. Okay, now, you could use watercolor on here. You could do whatever you wanted. Put a little watercolor around the edges just to add something. Maybe I'll do that before next week to show you. But here's my heat gun. So this, if you're new to me, let me enlighten you. This is a Frixion erasable pen. Now I don't have enough light. Let's see. By the magic of, can you see it better? Yeah, it's upside down. Okay, Frixion pen. There we go. It is an erasable pen. It's amazing. Now I'm going to wish I didn't have that turned on. But you can erase with it. You use this. And then if you've never used one before and you get it and you're like, I have tried everything. This won't push. I can't twist this. How do I start this pen? How do I make this pen work? Well, I'm going to be honest. I had to Google it the first time I got it. And you take this little plastic piece right here and you press it down. And that is why you want to follow me, because I will make you feel really smart. So if you're not following me, oh, by the way, y'all, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. I'm so close to 10,000. I am so close. Please follow me. And make sure you like. That's one thing about any creator. If you're watching their content, they get benefits for people who, if you like it, like it may get shown to more people. Sometimes it means money, like they actually get to make money and they're putting their time and effort into sharing videos. So I encourage you to always just take 1 second to like people's videos. It's the best way you can support them, especially if you're not part of their community as far as in a membership or something like that. Because sometimes you think, well, I can't really do anything. I can't really afford to do anything. It doesn't cost anything to like someone's video, to share it, to, that kind of thing. So always consider that. Here we go. Ready? Look at where I have all of these little marks where that erasable pen is. I can't live without my Frixion palette pens. Me neither. And now I'm just going to use this and I'm going to watch the H, because that's the one that right here is it's going to be the easiest to see that it erases. Okay. I'm turning my heat gun on. It's real quiet. And now watch. It's already disappearing. It's gone. Isn't that cool? Isn't that so cool? It's already gone. And there we are. I did the first card, and I'll probably leave these cards together, because why cut them apart until the very end when I don't really need to, lose the pieces, or I don't know. I'm probably going to leave them on there. And then next week I'll do letter B wherever and continue the process. And then before I know it, I'll have a full deck of cards. And you can decide, do I want to do it on the iPad? Do I want to do it with my traditional supplies? Okay, you guys, thank you for watching. I'll see you soon. Go watch that YouTube video and let me know what you think. And please, when you're over there, click like and subscribe. You're going to hear me say that a lot. Like and subscribe. Your granddaughters think it's magic. Laura, you probably are their hero. I mean, of course, if you can show your grandkids how to use a Frixion pen that is magic. I mean, I actually am still like enamored by it. So I'm sure they are. All right. Have a good one, you guys. And I'm going to tell my grandma, everybody on the internet said happy birthday.